Hello and welcome back to the channel. The first video is listed on the channel. It has been added to a playlist that is titled Let's Play Skyrim. So go ahead, and if you haven't seen it, you might as well watch it first, because we're just going to pick up right where we left off. If you like the video or the video before it, go ahead and like and subscribe. It helps support the channel. You may have noticed that the first video started from the title screen, and this one starts from the game. I got a copyright strike on the first 3 minutes of the video from the Skyrim song, which was very weird. I guess the YouTube algorithm doesn't know that it came from the actual game instead of the music. So from all the videos from now on, we're going to be starting from the actual game so that it doesn't get one of those again. They're not very good. Anyway, if you're also looking for other ways to support the channel, there will be links in the description. There will be links to several things on Amazon, affiliate links, and we'll include the games that we play, plus some consoles that you can pick up, like the two new ones. I might as well add them on there. The Xbox Series X and the PS5, I'll be adding those in the description. If you just use the link for anything you buy, because it also supports the channel, even if you go for something that isn't linked, like say you want a onesie or something, go ahead and use the link in the description and then search for your onesie, and that way it'll help support the channel. There's also a link in the description to M1 Finance, where you can invest in stocks in the form of a pie, or where you get a certain percentage of your portfolio in each stock. You can do up to 100 stocks in the form of percentages, like 100%. And you do fractional shares that way. That way you don't have to go out and buy a whole share. And you also, I find it's best to have a long-term approach to investing. Of course, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. And this is also not a finance channel. But I am in school for economics. And long-term investment definitely helps out over the long term compared to living paycheck to paycheck. In the description is also the link to Fundrise. It's a website and an app where you can invest in real estate. What they do is they fund a bunch of people's money together, and they invest in physical $1 million real estate deals. That link does not necessarily help out the channel as much. Their referral bonus is only to waive their advisory fees, which they'll waive my fees and yours, but I just added it in the description so that it'll add value to your life. I feel like that's something that you should probably look into, and you might be interested in it, but that doesn't mean it's necessarily for you either. It's just something that I found very useful. Also, there's a link in the description to Wildlife Collections, which is a charity where they sell bracelets, and you can buy these bracelets to support sea turtles, polar bears, sharks, whales, and elephants. Those were the 5. And by buying those bracelets, will not only support those animals but also the channel as well. That way, you can support 2 things at one time. I guess that'd be a good way to look at it. More bang for your money. And anyway, we'll be picking up where we left off. And if you don't remember, last time we basically
maybe after the baby is born, we should move to Hammerfell.
Started the game. We're a pure mage build. We got our little follower Faendal here. We'll be letting him go soon. We went to Dawnstar and picked up some items, and we've been starting out. We made some potions, but we already sold most of them. We stole this vegetable soup, went over what that was good for, and we picked up some ingredients we're going to use later. Possibly we'll go in this video and use those ingredients for one of the quests. And we basically just got the character started. We discovered
I'm not against the idea,
Riverwood,
but why?
and we discovered Whiterun, and also now we're in Dawnstar, where we pretty much just went through Dawnstar. And anyway, we're gonna get started here. We're gonna fast travel to the Whiterun stables and just keep setting up our character for success. Now that we went to Dawnstar and discovered the invisible chests for the Khajiit merchants, we kind of cheated the game a bit, but it's good to let people know that that's an option. It's not exactly like we added it in or anything. So we're going to go to the carriage driver.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go?
And we're going to go to Riften.
Climb and back and we'll be off.
And we're going to start some of those quests that those ingredients.
If you've never been to Riften, be sure to visit the Blackbriar meadery. Do much of that and you'll forget all.
Then of course we get this long loading screen. Not as long with the special edition, I guess. And an Xbox One X. And we're going to come up here and the guard's going to question us.
Hold there. Before I let you into Riften, you need to pay the visitor's tax. For the privilege of entering the city. What does it matter?
And if you do the persuasion attempt, it should almost always succeed. I believe that the requirement for this attempt is actually a level 1. So every character should be able to persuade in this instance.
All right, keep your voice down. You want everyone to hear you? I'll let you in. Just let me unlock the gate. The gate's unlocked. You can head inside when you're ready.
Forming the Dawn Guard. Vampire.
Anyway, up here is Maul, and he's gonna basically question you as well, but his persuasion attempt is a lot higher. So if I check my speech skill, it's 23. I think it might require level 25 to pass, but I'm not sure on that one.
With a thief's
so I'm pretty sure we're gonna fail, but
I
we're
don't know
gonna try
you.
anyway.
You and Riften looking for trouble?
One snap of her fingers and you could end up.
Yeah? Well, I got news for you. There's nothing to see here. Last thing the Blackbriars need is some strangers. The Blackbriars have Riften in their pocket and the Thieves Guild watching their back. So keep your nose out of their business. Me? I'm Maul. I watch the streets for them. If you need dirt on anything, I'm your guy. But it'll cost you.
Anyway, we're gonna attempt the persuasion attempt, but I don't believe our skill is high enough.
Then you're stupider than you look.
Yep.
You better watch your ass around here.
Anyway, that's that.
I'm really getting
Never seen me all this upset about anything.
When you borrowed the money, you said you'd pay it back on time and for double the.
So one of the quests is here,
Some fresh meat to fill your belly, perhaps?
and what you want to do is ask the first line of dialogue. How do you keep your food so fresh?
I picked up a trick from a butcher in Elenir, a small town over the border in Hammerfell. He showed me a way to grind up ice wraith teeth and use it as a preservative. Keeps everything cold and fresh, but only for a limited time. I'm always looking to replenish my supply, so if you ever come across 5 of them, I'd be more than happy to take them off your hands.
Anyway, that's
Thanks.
the
I was
quest for
actually
the ice
worried
wraith
I'd run
teeth.
out.
And now
Never
we'll
done
talk to
an honest
Brynjolf.
day's work in your life for all that coin you carry.
Dangerous.
Eh, lass? I'm saying you've got the coin, but you didn't earn a septim of it honestly. I can tell.
Well, yeah, we're basically a sneak thief.
It's all about sizing up your mark, lass. The way they walk, what they're wearing. It's a dead giveaway.
Yep, steel boots. Dead giveaway.
Oh, but that's where you're wrong, lass. Wealth is my business. Maybe you'd like a taste.
Better taste like cookies.
I've got a bit of an errand to perform, but I need an extra pair of hands. And in my line of work, extra hands are well paid.
That sounds nice.
Simple. I'm going to cause a distraction. You're gonna steal Medesi's silver ring from a strongbox under his stand. Once you have it, I want you to place it in Branchet's pocket without him noticing.
Well,
There's someone that wants to see him put out of business permanently. That's all you need to know. Now, you tell me when you're ready, and we'll get started.
okay. So, we're just gonna go ahead and do this. It's the middle of the day anyway, you might as well.
Good. Wait until I start the distraction, then show me what you're made of.
Okay.
Everyone,
So we're gonna head over
said
to
about anything.
Medesi's
Something
stall.
amazing to show you that demands
Just
your
act
attention.
inconspicuous.
No pushing, no shoving. Plenty of room.
It's not against the law to enter sneak mode, I suppose. But you really don't want to be noticed when you go to pick this lock.
Come on, Brynjolf. What is it?
And we're going to steal from the satchel. Wow, there's a key in there. And then,
Patience, Branchet. This is a rare opportunity. I wouldn't want you to get left out.
That's what you said about the wisp essence, and it turned out to be crushed nerve root mixed with water.
Well,
well,
that was
for
a
some
simple
reason we can't
misunderstanding.
activate
But
the
this item
strong
is the
box.
real thing.
There we go. Now we're picking the key. We're picking it.
It's a lesson.
We're still hidden. The whole time you gotta make sure you're hidden. And
give
we're gonna
you
take everything.
Falma blood
because we're
elixir.
thieves.
Oh, come on. Are you talking about the snow elves?
The
And
one
we're
and
gonna
only.
head over here.
Mystical
We're gonna hide
beings who live
behind
in
these
legends
crates.
and were masters of great
And
magic.
now you see how we're
Imagine
ready
the
to
power that
pickpocket him,
coursed
but we're
through
not
their
gonna
veins.
do that yet.
How did you get that then?
We're gonna quick save just in case we
No
fail.
one's seen them in years.
My
Because it's
sources
only
must remain
a
a secret for their own
percentage
protection.
attempt
But I can
on any
promise you that the
pickpocket. So if you're gonna succeed, you gotta quick save beforehand. And we're gonna give it to him, and we
Well,
succeeded.
I see that my time is up. Come back tomorrow if you wish to buy.
But
What a waste of time.
Need something.
should have noticed that it was like
I knew I shouldn't have
78%
waited.
chance to place.
Looks like I chose the right person for the
So,
job. And here you go.
yeah.
Your payment, just as I promised. The way things have been going around here, it's a relief that our plan went off without a hitch.
As a winter's morning.
Nah, my organization's been having a run of bad luck. But I suppose that's just how it goes. But never mind that. You did the job, and you did it well. Best of all, there's more where that came from. If you think you can handle it.
Oh, we can
All right
handle it.
then, let's put that to the test. The group I represent has its home in the Ratway beneath Riften, a tavern called the Ragged Flagon. Get there in one piece, and we'll see if you've really got what it takes.
Now we're going to continue with a few different quests.
Greetings, honored
we're
friend.
gonna
Could I interest
pick up
you in some
Medesi's
fine
quest.
jewelry? I do. Sadly, I'm one of the few traditional Saxleal jewelers that remains in Tamriel. It's becoming a lost art. Only trouble is gathering materials has become hazardous. The roads to the mines and to the other cities are thick with bandits, and worse. Would you be interested in gathering some materials for me? I'd certainly be happy to compensate you. Thank you, Landstrider. I'm seeking a small list of items to complete my next creation. 2 flawless sapphires, a mammoth tusk, and a chunk of gold ore.
Anyway, well, this mammoth tusk was originally meant for Isolde, but I guess we're just gonna have
The
to
ivory
admit.
from this tusk will be perfect for the inlay on my amulets.
Anyway, that's that. That's one mammoth tusk.
Safe travels, Landstrider.
Another quest is
Take
over
my
here.
advice. Don't listen to that talk of the face sculptor down in the ragged flagon.
Well, it
Face
seems
butcher
that
is more like
the
it from
smith
what
has
I've heard.
disappeared for some reason. Let's check inside. Yeah, he's on his lunch break.
What brings you to Ballamon today? Repair? Smithing's been in my blood for generations. I owe my success to my forefathers and their recipe for flame. The secret is my forge. It consumes fire salts, a strange mineral that burns as hot as red mountain lava. Well, it was. Sadly, this forge is dying, and I've used the last of my fire salts. If I can't feed it soon, it may grow cold. You will? Thank you. 10 pinches of fire salt should give me all I need to bring this forge back to life.
Yep, there's the fire salt one.
Remember, nothing
And,
but genuine fire salts will do. The forge
while
knows
we're
the
here,
difference.
We might as well steal some stuff. Oh, look, we got a guest. We're not going to get anything out that's safe with him there. And there's nothing really in here. But we can go downstairs. And let's see. We gotta be quick about this. Nothing here really good. Oh, he's already down here. Whoops. Okay. Up here is some silver ingots. Anyway, that should do for now. Well, he's just sitting in that chair ignoring us, I suppose. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, this is why you really got to pay attention to the people around you. You never know what they're really got in mind. Do not do this in real life. It's not advised. And now that he's gone, we can take from the safe. We'll just clear it of its contents. Steal this book, some leather strips. Wow. And the smith has gone back outside. Yeah. Anyway, that takes care of that. And, okay. Next thing we're gonna do is talk to her.
Visiting Riften?
Argonian craftsmanship.
Pleased to meet. Yes?
She's not ready to give us her quest yet.
You gonna buy something, or just here for training? Otherwise, move on. You gonna
Sorry,
buy
I
something,
just wanted to
or
hear
just
her
here for
customer
training?
service.
Otherwise, move on. Come back when you're ready to spend more gold.
And you wonder why we outsourced to India. Very much more pleasant than her, at least. Well, we're gonna stop in this orphanage. And, we're gonna take some pleasure with our time, and, let's see what we can do. How do I want to do this? Lightning? Flames? Sort of dismay.
Those who shirk their duties will get an extra.
I got an idea.
Beating.
Do I make myself clear?
Here we go.
Yes, Grelid.
And one
Let's
more
just
thing.
murder the old
I
lady
will
to
hear
death.
no more talk of adoptions. None of you riffraffers get...
It's Grelid.
Please
Someone
don't
has
call
killed
Adult
Grelid.
Protective Services. Please don't.
Grelid?
She will not be
Dead.
missed.
Aventus did it.
Do not give her any mind.
Hooray! Grelid the kind is dead at last. We're
Anyway,
safe.
let's
Yay!
never let a good...
Aventus did it. He got the Dark Brotherhood to kill
Okay, she ran the other way.
Hurrah, hurrah!
Steal the coin first.
No more! I yield! Hooray. I yield! Victory is yours! I submit!
Yeah, well, she's just gonna keep running. No cops are gonna come. Because no one's gonna miss her. Just don't get caught stealing, of course. Okay, she's running the other way. Take some gold. Anyway, gold is gold. In this character, we're going to pick up every single last septum we can.
When Aventus
That book
took off,
might sell for
when he
2
said those
gold or
things
something, 1 gold.
about killing Grelid, I never imagined he was serious.
Oh yeah, Grelid's gone, bro. Anyway, everybody else except for her is just sitting here, not paying attention to nothing. Pick up some flowers, you know. Gotta pick some flowers.
When Aventus took off, when he said those things about killing Grelid, I never imagined he was serious.
Yeah, Aventus didn't even hire me. It's more like just understanding the needs of the public. It's very entrepreneurial of this character.
Kill one person and you can solve so many problems. I wonder.
Anyway,
Kill one
that
person
takes
and you
care
can
of
solve
that.
so many problems.
And
I wonder.
before we go to the Ragged Flagon, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna head over here. Hold on. Let's make sure we took care of everything first. Yeah, archery's at 50. So we're gonna pick up a follower here eventually, but
Huh? What do you want? I owe a great deal of money to someone, and I think they cheated me. I don't know what to do.
well, yeah, she did, but we're gonna cheat you too.
I was able to work out a deal with the stables in Whiterun to sell me some of their tack and harnesses. I borrowed some gold from Sapphire to pay for the shipment, but it got robbed before it even arrived. Now Sapphire wants her money back, and if I don't pay her, I think she's going to kill me.
No, she won't.
You will? Oh, thank you.
Okay.
Be careful with Sapphire.
So we're gonna step in here. And we're gonna
Any
talk
luck
to
with Sapphire?
Yeah. What's your I knew that stupid kid. Look, this is really simple. I lent him some gold. He promised to pay me. All right, all right. I guess I made enough from his shipment. No need to waste any more time threatening us. Tell Shadra he doesn't owe me anything.
Ooh, that was easier than I
Any
thought.
luck with Sapphire? By the 8. You actually talked her into it? I don't know what to say. I didn't think anyone in Riften even cared what happened to me. Look, I was saving this, but I wanted you to have it. I thought I might need it if Sapphire came for me.
See you around.
I don't need it
Never
anymore.
seen me
all this upset. I'd better get going.
Well, I guess I picked
Looking
the
for work?
wrong
I need someone to
option.
deliver a message to Sibby Blackbriar. Ah, well, I recently approached Sibby Blackbriar about buying Frost, one of the finest breeding horses in Skyrim. He agreed to sell. I paid Sibby half the cost of Frost up front, but before he could deliver, Maven had him locked up. Sibby believes this exempts him from our deal. It does not. I want you to talk to Sibby for me. Then I want you to bring me Frost and the lineage papers that prove the horse's worth. Ah, you're a smart woman. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. Head to the Riften jail and talk to Sibby. Get him to tell you where Frost and his lineage papers are, and you'll be well paid for your time. I'll meet you outside of town.
What is it with you and all these questions? Very well. Ask away.
Blessings of
Mara upon you.
Just we're pretty much gonna pick up every quest we can in Riften. There's a lot of very little quests that can go a long way if you pick them up early.
Wonderful. Where to begin? Mara is the goddess of love. The temple spreads her gifts by tending to the sick, the poor, and the lost. We also perform wedding ceremonies for all the loving couples in Skyrim. Yes, if you were ready, of course. Are you? Typically, love in Skyrim is as earnest as the people who live here. Life is hard and short, so there's little room for long courtship. A person who is looking for a spouse simply wears an amulet of Mara about the neck, showing they are available. When another person shows interest and the two agree to be together, one of them comes to the temple and we arrange a ceremony.
Alright. Well, we're not going to buy the amulet. I'm sure we'll find one eventually. But
of course.
we're going to...
I'd be more than happy to add a donation to our charity box. Right now, the best you could provide is coin. We need all the help we can get.
We're going to donate.
You. I can promise you that this will be put to good use.
Now, if you ever wanted to think...
May you return to her
for a minute. I've put in my description where you can donate and help some animals. It's kind of like in real life, just like in this game, okay? We might really need those 5 septons, but we don't. We don't need 5 septons. But when you really look at it, it's a kind of the same thing in real life. It just comes back to help you. And where is it? There should be the gift of charity here somewhere. It's an active effect. Anyway, we might have to donate to an orphan or something. But there's a gift of charity.
My skill in battle is unmatched. Fortunately for you, that skill can be bought.
And it increases your speech skill, so that
Still
you'll
here.
get
I'll head back home if you need me.
more gold whenever you
Why hire a...
sell
The
stuff.
only thing better than with a master of magic at your side, you'll have nothing to fear. I am an apprentice wizard, not a... Lead on.
Alright, so that takes care of that. We've dumped our follower.
Please, I need but a septum.
Picked up a new one.
A septum is all I ask. Is that so bad?
Where's she at?
Sure. I'm a dirty beggar. Why would you want to even speak to me?
Here she is.
So cold. Oh, thank you. Divines
There it is.
bless your kind heart.
The gift of charity has
Until
been
next
added.
time.
As crisp as a winter's morning.
So,
Come to see Balaman perform.
if you take a look, like I said earlier in the video, our speech was at a certain level. I think it was 23, and now it's at 34. 34. Maybe it was increased by 10, I believe. We might have leveled up once and I didn't notice. But it, right there, 10 points for 1 hour. Gift of charity, speechcraft is increased.
With steel, eh? What brings you to the finest weapons and armor?
And we can sell for more gold now. And yeah.
Remember, nothing but genuine fire salts will do. The forge knows the difference.
Greet. Just what you see here. Safe travels, Landstrider.
And
Looking at the rift and fishery is tough.
Just what you see here.
and we're gonna sell these gloves and boots. And that invisibility potion sells for 129. And we'll sell some other potions too. I'm not gonna sell any ingredients. Ooh, 8 gold. I was wrong about that book. It is obviously worth more than I valued it at. I'm very surprised. Anyway, that's all we can
Come
sell
back when
to
you're
her.
ready to spend more gold. Goodness
And
knows
because
I
we
could use
sent
it.
Brand Shay to jail, we can't sell to him anymore, but I'm not gonna miss him one bit. Not one bit at all. Anyway, the last quest we're gonna pick up before we, well, go to the Ragged Flagon is,
Sorry, just thinking about...
oh wait, oh goodness.
Let me know if you see
My
anything
bad, I wasn't paying
you like.
attention. We needed... Crap. Where'd she go? She's the one you talked to about one of them.
What was it you wanted? I'm aspiring to earn that title, yes. However, the road ahead is paved with loose cobbles and deadly pitfalls. Master Elgrim says I'm a natural, that I have a unique talent, but I fear his approval masks his intolerance for my mistakes. My errant formulas have cost Master Elgrim a fortune in ingredients, some of which are almost irreplaceable. To restore Master Elgrim's supply, I would need 20 Deathbell, 20 Nightshade, and 20 Nirnroot. Am I sensing that you may be interested in gathering these rare ingredients for me?
Sure.
That means more time for my experiments and less time in the field. Much appreciated. My experiments can't be complete.
And the last quest
Any luck gathering those ingredients?
is we gotta talk to
This
his
place
wife.
is... Where's my... I swear if I... In fact, I need to arrange for someone to pick up an ore sample for me in Shore Stone. Now, goodness knows Elgrim won't lift a finger to do it. You would? Oh, that would be wonderful. Speak to Filnyar in Shore Stone. He's got some sort of ore sample he wants us to identify and was willing to pay us well for it.
Alright, and we're just
So
gonna
you're
go,
interested in my potions and ingredients?
we're gonna go and sell some potions too. And that's that.
Be careful. The road to Shore Stone could be dangerous.
Oh no, really. Guarantee it's dangerous. Every road in Skyrim's dangerous. We basically got attacked right outside Whiterun.
Fresh meats
and died in the last video. Oh, we had some glitches and
Protect
stuff.
yourself right. Buy armor from Grelin.
And we're gonna head down to the Ragged Flagon, but before we go, we're gonna prepare for a fight, like you should always do. But now that we have some spells we picked up in Whiterun, we can equip a alteration for some armor. And once we get enough magicka, there we go. We got a little friend, we got our follower. And let's see, lightning bolt in one hand and fast healing in the other. And for those of you who might not remember, we have Ancestor's Wrath equipped right now.
All meats guaranteed, clean and
Racial ability. And we're gonna head down here.
I don't know, Droff. It's over here.
Okay, one down. My aim is horrible. And, yeah, now he's gonna have a straight shot at me. So we need to equip something that costs less, like sparks. And, yeah, that's that. Ooh, almost dead. Wow. Minor healing. And, what else we got? No, I don't really want that to eat that right now. We're gonna quick save. be around with that thing, guys. We're gonna cast a healing spell. Early on, this character is pretty hard. Everything costs magicka, and you don't got a whole lot of it. Could have used our power, but we might need that later. He's dead. But, that's that. Anyway, it's just early on, for this kind of character, you gotta do what's called kiting, which is basically running away with style. Very important that you use style when you run away. It's not the same if you don't. And, let's see, let's equip our alteration spell again. And our conjuration spell. Down here will be a skeever. So we're not going to really need a follower for a skeever. But just in case, we're going to equip the alteration spell, because the fist... Well, yeah, you can kind of guess what he does. And, ooh. There is a bunch of oil here. And there we go, skeever is down. Take the alchemical ingredients. We're gonna hop over here, take the single gold, because gold is gold, and the garlic too. And in that pot's a bunch of useless junk. The food we're not really interested in either. And now we're just gonna be safe and quit. You should always equip the alteration spell before any fight. For starters, because it levels up every time you cast it, but only if there's an enemy. So you'll see that the level up comes whenever it we engage combat. Yep, right there. And he's basically trying to punch us. And yeah, so he's the fist. It's got the gloves of the pugilist. And we don't really need any sneak. So we're gonna equip those gloves for the next quest. And keep these in our inventory for later. And we're gonna once again do the alteration spell, but first we're gonna hop over here to the enchanter, or the alchemy lab. Anything we don't need for a quest, we're just gonna, we don't really look anything up around here. We're just gonna try anything we can. And just discover whatever we discover. You could, if you really don't want to waste your ingredients, you could look it up. But yeah, there we go. We discovered a new. It's two. We'll save one nerd root and just eat it. Unless that was it. Oh, we can discover all 4 on that. Snowberries. And yeah, we're gonna eat that moon sugar. That way we'll know all 4 ingredients, all 4 abilities it has. Whenever you first get an ingredient, it's only going to discover that one unknown right there on any ingredient. So, like, it would have discovered this resist fire on the snowberries, to restore health on the wheat. Anyway, we're going to eat it, and then we discovered its ability. But we're going to keep this Mora Tapanella. We're going to keep that as one of the ingredients for a very powerful and expensive potion. Perhaps the most expensive potion in the game. But you can actually put all the ingredients to that potion in a garden and grow it. So for now, we're just going to keep it in the inventory. And the first house with the hearth fire we get, we're going to plant all the ingredients we'll need. Anyway, so that's that for the alchemy lab. We got a few extra goods. And we're going to head out here. We're going to cook the alteration spell. And I got an idea on some sneaky business to do. So we're going to enter sneak mode. And around here, there's a mountain flower. There's normally some butterflies, but they don't seem to be around right now. There's a skeever. Take his tail. No butterflies, and the axe is missing. But right around here,
You won't leave.
Yep, we set that little trap for him, and I found the axe. What do you know? He has the axe.
Alive.
Oh man. His spell killed him, but mine didn't. Imagine that. Bastard. And we got a skill book here for pickpocket. Go and pick it up. Haven't quite leveled up yet, but we'll get there. And we're going to go ahead and drop this drawbridge. And we're going to head, before we go out, we're going to head to the Ragged Flagon.
Huh?
Give it up, Renyo.
If you're looking for conversation, the flagon is
I'm telling
the
you.
place.
Well, colour me impressed, lass. I wasn't certain I'd ever see you again.
Of course you will. It's all a part of the quest.
Reliable and headstrong? You're turning out to be quite the prize. So, now that I've whetted your appetite with our little scheme at the market, how about handling a few deadbeats for me? They owe our organization some serious coin, and they've decided not to pay. I want you to explain to them the error of their ways. Kirava, Bersi Honeyhand, and Helga. Do this right, and I can promise you a permanent place in our organization. Honestly, the debt is secondary here. What's more important is that you get the message across that we aren't to be ignored. A word of warning, though. I don't want any of them killed. Bad for business. Good. If you need any details on your marks, I'll be here. Now get going.
That kind of reminds me of a
I'll be here when you're done.
that
I'm not here
the
to hold
gym
your
teacher
hand.
in middle school told me.
I suppose I can work with your face. After all.
Anyway, so basically his office was in the men's locker room, and during lunch they had us using the restroom in the locker room because the cafeteria was basically the gym too. An older school that way, and he was basically teaching a health class and telling us there was a student who was taking money out of his wallet, and then he would put the wallet back in his jacket so he could refill it for him. And it actually ended up going for weeks until they caught the guy. And that's that. I remember that story. That was kind of interesting. How I guess that's the definition of bad for business.
All right then.
Yep. So,
Have anything for us yet?
anyway, we're gonna head back out here. I have a way of remembering some stories like that from a long time ago that normal people just don't remember. I don't know what it is. Besides a good memory, I guess a lot of people wish for things like that.
Oh.
Alright, so what we're gonna do is disequip all the spells, because we don't want to have anything equipped besides our fists. And that's why we equipped the gloves of the pugilists. We are basically...
How can the humble servant of Talos help you today?
Welcome to Riften, home of the Thieves Guild. Or so they...
We need to set up the quest taking care of business before we do anything else.
You believe.
And, well, that's... You know what, let me go through and do this the special way.
Nice.
Now, we're gonna do all the optional ways of doing this, instead of using our fists. Figured it's good for you all to see what it is.
Huh?
Anyway, we're gonna talk about his debt in a minute, but you see this urn? Well, it's basically priceless. And,
Hey, watch it!
I can't!
Just pay them, Bercy.
No! You're going to break it!
Just pay them, Bercy.
yeah.
No! That urn was priceless. I can't believe you did that. You people are monsters. You demand payment for protection. Take your coin and tell Brynjolf to leave us alone.
That's that's, well, the optional for him. And, then, of course, there's the option for, the bee and the barb. Oh, you see Kurava over there? Well, she's got her
Sorry,
little boy
I'm
toy
afraid I
here.
can't
do you
help
want?
you much right now. I'm currently mooring.
You want to ask him what? You might want to talk some sense into his lady friend.
With the rumors going around about how poorly your guild's been doing, she's become much too bold. I'm not that foolish. The last thing I want is a war with your people. Look, I'm only telling you this because I care for her. Don't mistake this as acceptance for what you do. Kirava has some family at a farm just inside of Morrowind. If you mention you know about it, she might just listen to you. Just please don't harm anyone. I couldn't bear the thought.
Yeah.
If you'll excuse
so you have
me,
to
I
talk
have
to
other
him
things
first,
to attend to.
and then
Here for a room or something to drink? Show me some coin first. No, and I never will. Now get out of my inn. How could you possibly know about... Please, my family means too much to me. Don't hurt them. Very well. Here. Take this back to Brynjolf and tell him he'll have no more trouble from me.
Anyway. So basically...
If this is about the meadery, we can talk later.
Anyway. That was her option. It keeps you from basically fisting her face.
There's an apothecary in town, yeah. But it's down on the lower walkway, so stay sharp if you go down there.
And the last one's at Helga's bunkhouse.
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do
And
for you?
let's just show you what the option is before we go in. Now you have the statue of Debella. If you steal the statue of the Bella, then talk to her, she'll basically pay up. If you did this in a different order, she'll basically, you know, pay the debt and take it back from you. But what we're gonna do, since
It's
she's
you.
third on the list,
Please, don't hurt me.
see, she knows what you've been doing.
I know who you are. You've been terrorizing the entire city. Please, there's no need for that here. Message understood. Here, I even have the payment.
And there we go. And that way, now, you can actually take the statue and sell it. Yeah. So, that way you don't have to give up that statue, and you get what you want done. And what we're going to do here is pick some alchemical ingredients. Some dragon's tongue. And over here there's... We'll go through that in a little bit after we finish this quest. I'll show you what I mean over there in just a minute. So we're headed back into the Ratway. And what we're gonna do is, we don't need those gloves on anymore, so we'll put these sneak gloves on. And we don't need that mace right now. So we're gonna re-equip the lightning bolt spell and the alteration spell, but we don't need them right now. Everything down here should be okay. We're gonna come through here and talk to Brynjolf again. But this way,
stay out of trouble, or there's
we didn't fail the quest because they're all three still
job's
alive.
done? Well done. And it would seem I owe you something in return. Here you go. I think you'll find these quite useful. Judging from how well you've handled those shopkeepers, I'd say you've done more than simply prove yourself. We need people like you in our outfit. That's the spirit. Larceny's in your blood, the telltale sign of a practiced thief. I think you'll do more than just fit in around here. What's on your mind? We've run into a rough patch lately, but it's nothing to be concerned about. Tell you what, you keep making us coin, and I'll worry... Now, if there are no more questions, how about following me and I'll show you what we're all about?
Excellent. Even if you're one of us, you better not make trouble.
I think you better listen to Mercer and Brynjolf first. We can talk later.
And now that cabinet is opened up for us, you don't really have to wait on him to do it. It's just more or less you gotta finish the quest and go. And
let me show you the operation. Then you can ask your questions.
Show us the operation, I guess. But because of the special edition, normally he well, you see, he walks here and takes this good old time. Yep, here he comes any minute now.
Mercer, this is the one I was talking about. Our new recruit.
This better not be another waste of the guild's resources, Brynjolf. Before we continue, I want to make one thing perfectly clear. If you play by the rules, you walk away rich. You break the rules and you lose your share. No debates, no discussions. You do what we say, when we say. Do I make myself clear?
Yes.
Good, then I think it's time we put your expertise to the test.
Oh boy.
Wait a moment. You're not talking about Golden Glow, are you? Even our little Vex couldn't get in.
Well, that's because she
Claim
sucks.
this recruit possesses an aptitude for our line of work. If so, let her prove it. Golden Glow Estate is critically important to one of our largest clients. However, the owner has suddenly decided to take matters into his own hands and shut us out. He needs to be taught a lesson. Brynjolf will provide you with the details.
Mercer, aren't you forgetting something?
Oh, yes. Since Brynjolf assures me you'll be nothing but a benefit to us, then you're in. Welcome to the Thieves Guild.
Yay.
Welcome to the family, lass. I'm expecting you to make us a lot of coin, so don't disappoint me.
Oh, never.
Simple. Do as you're told and keep your blade clean. We can't turn a profit by killing. You should talk with Delvin Mallory and Vex. They know their way around this place, and they'll be able to kick some extra jobs your way. Oh, and talk to Tanelia in the Flagon. She'll set you up with your new armor. Golden Glow Estate is a bee farm. They raise the wretched little things for honey. It's owned by some smart-mouthed wood elf named Arengoth. We need you to teach him a lesson by burning down 3 of the estate's hives and clearing out the safe in the main house. The catch is that you can't burn the whole place to the ground. That important client Mercer mentioned would be furious if you did.
And it makes sense. Definitely don't pick the first option. You know. Burning down businesses is not as good as, well, acquiring them, taking them over.
Aye. The last thing we want to be doing is crossing our clients. Maven prefers that Arengoth remains alive, but if he tries to stop you from getting the job done, kill him. The guild has a lot riding on this. Don't make me look foolish by mucking it up.
Anyway, so that's
You
that
watch yourself
quest.
on that island. Those mercenaries
But,
don't take prisoners.
We're not gonna do it for a while. There are several quests in Skyrim that have leveled loot. And one of them is the Thieves Guild quest line. So the quests that have leveled loot we want to do after level 46. Means you'll get the highest level gear possible. And the only other thing is the DLC for the Dawn Guard. The main quest for, not Dawn Guard, Dragonborn. The main quest, don't do that until level 60. Because the items that come from the main enemy are leveled as well. So you can loot all these guild chests. They're free to you to get some stuff. We'll take that 3 gold, because gold's gold. We're going to use the alchemy lab. And Dragon's Tongue lavender, maybe? Dragon's Tongue purple nut flower. No. Dragon's Tongue and snowberries, right? Ah, yeah. There we go. Snowberries and a skeever tail. Nope, nothing. Alright, that's that. And we can check all these. Carrot. Yeah. So all these chests can be picked. But you're gonna easily get caught if someone's in this room. It's just easier if you, pick it when no one's in the room. Help level up your, lockpicking skill. And we're going to take the Iron Great Sword and the Iron Dagger. And if you haven't noticed, we've been picking up Thieves Guild armor this whole time. Thieves Guild hood, gloves. We already got the armor. And here's a skill book for lockpicking. And that gets us a level up. And for those of you who don't know, we've basically been leveling up our magicka and our health the whole time. This is a mage character, so that's basically what we've been doing. And yeah, so magicka is at 190, but we have a item that increases it by 30, so that means it's at 160 base. So we're going to go ahead and do health. That way we keep going back from one to the other. And we need to find something to put the perk into. We don't need to increase those quite yet. We've kind of focused on shock spells right now. Not many creatures in the game are resistant to shock spells. The only creatures that really are special, they might be resistant to magic, or have a special resistance to shock, like a shock acrobat. And we could increase enchanting, I suppose, if we really wanted to. But we're going to keep looking for right now. And sneak would be good. And we're kind of throwing in sneak in here, because it's kind of good to basically pick up these ones on the side, even if you're a mage. Maybe not for right now. But we're not going to pick up this perk here. We only wanted to pick up one of the speech perks. If you pick up all 5, later in the game, some of the items are kind of high priced, and you won't even be able to find someone to sell them to. So you only really want to pick up one, that way you can pick up the ability to sell any item, invest in shopkeepers, get more fences, and then of course the master trader ability. And we don't really need any help with bribery, persuasion, or intimidation. Most of them in the game respond to high enough speech skills anyway. And alchemy is possible. I think it's either this perk or enchanting. No, what we're gonna do is pick up this perk here, because we're really on our way to pick up this quiet casting perk, which makes all your spells silent. And since we're gonna be a sneaky mage, it'll help out a lot. Especially with, like, if you're gonna cast illusion spells themselves, you don't want to get caught. And that's that for now. Anyway, so we're just gonna sit here and let's take a look at this real fast. We got one of the armors already. You got 2 boots, 2 gloves, 2 hoods, and they pretty much respawn. You know, they just respawn right around those locations where we found them. And we're gonna pick up the Shadow Marks book, so we can have it to sell. And right here, that book's not really worth anything.
Let's talk.
Last couple of guild chests. Ooh, a leather helmet of magicka. I think we're gonna equip that. Better than a hood, it'll add a little bit of armor, but we're not gonna sell it. We've been waiting to disenchant it.
Come here a second.
And if we can disenchant it, it'll certainly help out.
Hey.
That should be the last guild chest. And they're all going to want to talk, and you just ignore them. And unless you really want to hear what they have to say. But I can only really make these 2-hour videos and talking to everybody and listening to everything they have to say. It's very easy if you really want to explore, but for now,
don't disappoint us.
It's just gonna be us in here.
Before we begin, I want to make 2 things perfectly clear. 1, I'm the best infiltrator this rat hole of a guild's got. So if you think you're here to replace me, you're dead wrong. And 2, you follow my lead and do exactly as I say. No questions, no excuses. Then we understand each other. Good. Now, it's time to get your feet wet. And I don't want to waste a lot of time talking about anything but business. I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you. We're in a bad way down here. Who knows? Old Delvin thinks it's some kind of curse. I think he's crazy. If you want my opinion, I'd say it's just plain old bad luck. You can get out there and start making a name for us again. Make them start fearing us like they did long ago. And while you're at it, make a little bit of coin on the side. Not a bad deal, eh?
Anyway, so she's gonna offer a little bit of extra help. So we're gonna talk about the quest first.
I did. That wood elf's wit. He's a lot smarter than I expected. Can you believe that fetcher had more than tripled the guard? There must have been 8 of them in there. It was like he was daring us to come and get him. Well, there's an old sewer tunnel that dumps into the lake on the northwest side of the island. That's how I slipped in there. Should still be unguarded.
Yeah, so you can use that to get in whenever the quest comes along. But we're gonna
I handle the burglary, shill, sweep, and heist jobs. Most of them involve breaking and entering. If you don't like that kind of work, talk to Delvin. He runs the more up-close and personal jobs.
Anyway, so the one out of these I really like. Let's talk about the heist.
Every now and again, we like to remind the shopkeepers that we're in charge. If that means breaking into their strong boxes and stealing something valuable from them, then so be it. Feel like doing a bit of shopping? The guild way?
Anyway, most shops will be open during the day. So if you really don't want to be breaking into houses at night wondering, hey, is this person gonna be awake? Is there someone in the house? A shop, you know they're gonna be open, so you can't get charged with breaking and entering. All you gotta do is worry about sneaking and not getting caught.
Whatever. Just get it done. Here's the job.
And the next person to talk to is Delvin.
So, you're Brynjolf's new protege.
Brynjolf, eh? Let me guess. He just plucked you off the street and dropped you into the thick of things without telling you which way is up. Am I right?
And here's what you're gonna probably want some advice, because he knows his way around the block.
See, that kind of attitude comes from someone who wants to get rich and stay alive long enough to enjoy it. We're gonna get along nicely. So, if you've got the nerve, I've got plenty of extra jobs to help get the guild back on its feet. Look around you. The flagon, the guild, it's all falling apart. A few decades ago, this place was as busy as the Imperial City. Now, you'd be lucky if you don't trip over a skeever instead. Look, I know the others think I'm a bit daft for saying stuff like this, but I'm gonna give it you straight. Something out there is piss-drunk mad at us. I don't know who or what it is, but it's beyond just you and me. We've been cursed. I'll tell you what we do. We spit in that curse's face and turn things around down here. Put things back the way they were. That's where you come in. I've got plenty of work available that could guide us down the road to recovery. All you need to do is ask, and we can both come out of this smelling like a rose.
Anyway.
I handle the fishing, numbers, and bedlam jobs. The ones with a more personal touch. If breaking's more your thing, go talk to Vex.
Anyway, the one out of these I really like doing is the bedlam jobs.
Sometimes we just like to remind the city that we mean business, so we hit 'em hard. Just steal whatever we can until we made an impression. Simple, right? Almost. The catch is, it doesn't count if anyone sees you take it. The message needs to be clear. We work in the shadows. Steal from anywhere in the hold, and you even get to keep everything you stole. So, you in? Keep this up, and you'll be rich enough to retire before you know it. Good luck.
Anyway.
All eyes are on you, lass.
Yep.
Don't disappoint
so
us.
we can just take any goods we want, as long as we don't get
So you're
caught.
the new recruit, huh? Well, looks like you and I are gonna have to get very well acquainted. I'm the fence down here. You come by anything you don't exactly own, and I'll pay you some coin for it. Minus a little slice for the guild, of course. I can also provide a few supplies useful to our trade now and again, for a small fee. Sure, how about I get Dirge to knock you over your head and dump you into the cistern? Look, I've been in this business a long time, and I've seen all types. You can play it tough, or you can play it smart. Whatever. At the end of the day, you'll find that all we care about down here is how much gold you can make us. Good, then there isn't much more to say. Here's your armor. Just make sure you put it to good use.
Anyway, there's some more armor. And what we're gonna do is, I don't really need sneaking as much as lockpicking could be useful. Could definitely be useful to have a lockpicking
All right then.
gloves.
Welcome to the...
So,
I've got coin and I've got merchandise. Let's see what we can do.
anyway, so we're gonna sell anything that's stolen first. For right now, she's the only one who can buy stolen goods. And we did quite a bit of thieving, so we might not quite be able to sell everything. But, yeah. We're not selling the vegetable soup. It's a bit more useful than that. We're going to keep the ingredients. Even if you stole them, you can turn them in for the quests. Because I guess they need them more than they really care. So, that's that. We got this book here. This book here. Plenty of stolen items to turn in. We're going to keep the ingots and the ore and the leather and the strips. We'll be able to make some stuff. And here's the statue we stole earlier in the video. And we really don't need those. Those were just around stuff we wanted. And that puts us back where we're okay. So we can sell those to the smith. So I want to sell the boots, the armor of leather, the hide armor, the ale. That leaves 35. 2 books for that. Book that costs 3, and that leaves 8. Maybe there's a potion worth 8. Yeah. There we go.
Until next time.
And that's all her gold for right now. Anyway,
So,
picked up
you're
some quests.
Brynjolf's new protege, eh? Don't look like much to me.
Something troubling you?
It's one thing to say you've got the skills to be a thief. It's another to actually use them.
Anyway, this guy has a
Now
quest
that you
too.
mention it, there is. I have a buyer with, shall we say, a very odd taste in literature, looking for some particular books. I'm told they're the ravings of a madman, a wizard named Arundel, and his peculiar cravings. It's said to be spread across 4 volumes and very hard to come by. My client is offering quite a reward for them, which I'd split with you. Then we have a deal. In his later years, Arundel moved into some ice caves known as Ingvild. He preferred the solitude in which to perform his experiments.
Anyway, that's basically
Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
And nothing really to sell this guy.
All right.
So we're gonna head over here. And we're gonna, at this point, we're just gonna head out.
Hey!
Also, keep
Yeah, I guess I have a minute. What do you want? Oh.
Ah! And then we got all these nightshades we can pick up for the quest. For, the alchemist. And there's another quest we can pick up in here. Lots of quests here in Riften. Lots of quests. You can go in the temple.
Yes?
And not him. The female. She'll give you a quest for, she must still be at the market, maybe. She was the one we were talking to earlier, who didn't really have anything to say. So we're gonna hit the Blessing of Mara. Oh, here she is.
Lady Mara, we are devoted to the goddess Mara, who gave mortals the gift of love, that they might have a hint of eternity. Her blessings are many. To love is to know the true nature of the gods. Not all can hear the broad echoes of deepest dawn. To receive the touch of Mara, you must first act as her hands in the world. Explore the facets of the infinite jewel. Are you prepared, then, to help bring the light across this land?
Yeah.
The dawn surely opens upon you, child. You must bear its light that all may see. Mara has reflected an image to me. At the foot of the throat and the young woman, almost a girl. Her fickle love must resolve itself. The village of Iverstead. The woman, Fastred. This is the prayer heard by the goddess and relayed to her servants. Return when she has seen her path. I will entreat Mara on your behalf.
Anyway, I guess we're basically playing Cupid for that quest. So, that gets us started. And one last thing to do in Riften before we go do something else. We're gonna head into Mistvale Keep. We're gonna take care of some business in here.
Have our scouts come up with any information on these reports of dragons?
Yes, milady.
And
that unpleasantness at Helgen supposedly involved a dragon. It killed several soldiers before it departed.
And we
I want
need
you to
this
speak to the city
scaly
guard. Make sure there's a contingency plan in effect in
Thea
case
or
Riften
whatever.
falls under attack.
Yes, milady. I've also taken the liberty in preparing a private carriage, just in case.
Good. If Riften
Take
should
all these
fall, it's
potions.
only right that its leader be spared.
We almost got caught. We're smarter than that. Coin purse. And we want to stay sneaking. there's more of those Yep. So, now that we have 3 of the ingredients, we can at least mix 1 potion just to show you what the potion is. It takes Creep Cluster, more Tapanella, and Scaly Foliota. And look at all those effects. Look at them all. I'm pretty sure we just discovered so many effects. It's got to be the most you can discover in the game at one time. So, yep. We discovered all 4 effects of the Scaly Foliota. We discovered 1, 2, 3 effects from the Creep Cluster. And 1, 2, 3 effects from the Mora Tapanella. That's a lot. Definitely a lot. And, yeah. So we're gonna save everything else. We just use that to show you. And, we're gonna do some mixing of random stuff. We discovered Restore Magicka. Fortify Conjuration. Save all those. Fortify Enchanting Potion. That's very useful for the restoration glitch in the game, or just general enchanting too. But Troll Fat and Wheat do nothing. Vampire Dust and Wheat does nothing. That's that for now. So, there's one more thing we're gonna steal.
The Imperials think we need their laws.
And it's up here in the Jarl's chambers. However, we're gonna be thinking ahead. We'll quick save. That way if we get caught, because she might still be awake. And if we can ever pick the lock. Wow.
You're not supposed to be here.
Yeah, I guess we got quickly enough that we didn't get caught. So yeah.
Destruction magic's fine. Just don't go burning down any buildings. I used to be in it.
We got our unusual gem, number 1 out of 24. It's a good start. Anyway, that's that for now. And we're gonna take care of a little bit of business before we end the video. We're basically, for right now, just setting up the character. You want to go around and basically set up a system of a bunch of things you can do. You want to have a way to get rid of stolen goods. You want to have some spells if you're a mage character. You know, just pick up some quests like this where you gotta pick up 20 Nirnroot. It's gonna take a while to pick up 20 Nirnroot because they're very spread out and far in between. The Ice Wraith Teeth are far out, and And the fire salts, to get 10 of them, that's going to take some time. But if you start at the beginning of the game, it's easy to do. Anyway, we're going to head back to the stables. And we're going to head over here to the carrots driver again.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go?
We're going to head to Windhelm.
Climb and back and we'll be off. Ever been to Windhelm? Oldest city in Skyrim by some account. They say the big old palace there was built by Ys.
And we're going to discover the stables. We'll be checking that out in just a minute. But for now, we're going to head into the city, take care of a few items of business. We don't got a lot of stamina, so we can't make it all the way. But stamina is the most useful of things for a mage character, because we need magic instead.
You come here where you're not wanted. You eat our food, you pollute our city with your stink, and you refuse to help the Stormcloaks.
Yeah.
But we haven't taken a side because it's not our fight.
Maybe the reason these grays get
So we'll head into the palace. Since we came out with Rayloff,
Heard they're reforming the Dawn.
we'll be able to join the Stormcloaks by having him vouch for us.
Ulgrif won't give us a straight answer.
But it's not
He's a
absolutely
true
necessary.
Nord. He'll come around.
The Stormcloaks are finding victory across the land.
Only the foolish or the courageous approach a Jarl without summons. Do I know you? Is that so? Yes. You were with us at Helgen. Destined for the chopping block, if I'm not mistaken. Rayloff's alive. I hope that's true. He's a damn good man, but he hasn't returned yet. So I'll need to wait for his account. For now, speak with Galmar. I'm always looking for able fighters. Not everyone can say they made it out of Helgen. Seems we're all branded villains these days. So long as your criminal past stays in the past, and you fight for me with honor and integrity, we'll welcome you into our ranks. And what would you have me do?
Helgen, huh? Ulfric told us quite the story. If you made it through all that, you're likely worth something to me. But first, tell me, why does an elf want to fight for Skyrim? Fair enough, but are you willing to die for your home? All right, but before I can put you to use, I need to know how much you can take. I have a little test for you. That's what I like to hear. So long as you can back up those words with steel. I'm sending you to Serpentstone Island. If you survive, you pass. If you die, well, you weren't going to be much use to me anyway. It's where men have tested their metal for ages. It's a strange rock formation built by the ancients. Something about that place attracts the ice wraiths. You kill an ice wraith out there, and I'll have all the proof I need about you. We'll see about that, won't we? Here, take this. You need it. Use it on the island. Don't lose it.
That's all the help you're getting. Try not to die. If he's
Anyway,
not with
we'll
us,
get some
he's against us.
potions here.
He knows that.
And we
know
don't
that.
need them, so we're just gonna
How
sell them.
long are you going to wait?
But
You think I need to send
over
Bolgroth
here
a stronger message?
is the Palace of Kings upstairs. We're gonna pick up our second unusual gem. Down here,
It's no secret the Aretino boy is doing some ritual trying to
we'll
call the
start
Dark
with the
Brotherhood.
Enchanter's
Who's
table.
going to stop him? Me?
Disenchant
No part of that.
the gloves of the pugilist, the novice hood. We'll keep the robes for now. We'll enchant this battle axe. Magicka damage should be the most expensive. And the shield, we don't have many options, so we're just, the only option we have is resist shock for now. And that's that. So we're going to enter sneak mode. Scroll a blizzard out of our way and take the unusual gem. Be careful, because the guards do come through here every once in a while. And then just in case. Yep, here he comes. Right there.
Hands to yourself, sneak thief.
What a fitting name. Let's see, did he leave yet? Oh, yes. Giant's toes. Definitely picking up some good stuff here. Ooh, vampire dust. And, yeah. Another creep cluster. But this time we're going to save it for the garden. And, more potions. And that's that for now, I guess. Yeah, that should be the room.
Trouble?
No, no trouble at all. Just get out the way. We're in a hurry. Running out of time on the video. Set up the character.
And let them die with their false kings.
You're not really ever gonna pick up all the unusual gems unless you actually go out of your way to get them.
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of meat.
Let's see if we can come across the beggar, town beggar, around here. She can train us in pickpocketing. Nope. We'll just take a quick look to make sure we don't find her. Otherwise, we're not going to go too far out of her way. Yep, here she is.
Spare a coin. Talos rewards. Oh, thank you. Up to no good, are we?
And we're going to train our pickpocket.
But it'll cost you.
Just to help us level up.
It's so good to see you again.
We're still going to need one level to level up. And because we killed the old lady, we can talk to Aventus.
Then it's true, what everyone is saying. That event...
Martina? Sweet mother, send your child unto me, for the sins of the unworthy must be baptized in blood and fear.
Anyway, here he is.
You've come at last! I knew you would! It worked! I knew you'd come! I just knew it! I did the Black Sacrament over and over with the body and the things, and then you came! An assassin from the Dark Brotherhood! It took so long, so very long, but now that you're here, you can accept my contract. My mother, she died. I'm all alone now. So they sent me to that terrible orphanage in Riften, Honor Hall. The head mistress is an evil, cruel woman. They call her Grella the Kind, but she's not kind. She's terrible to all of us. So I ran away and came home and performed the Black Sacrament. Now you're here, and you can kill Grella the Kind.
Well, that old lady you wanted me to kill, well, yeah. I roughed her up a bit and she just couldn't handle it.
You did? Really? This is the best news I've ever gotten. I mean, I knew the Dark Brotherhood was good, just not that good. You killed the old hag before I even asked. Oh, and please, take this as payment. It's an old family heirloom. It's supposed to be pretty valuable. It should fetch you a nice price. Thank you again.
Anyway, that's that. And right here is a potion of magicka, some frost salt. There's a knapsack, some gold, a healing potion, a circlet, just mixed loot. And we can head down here. And if you come down this way, there's someone I want to bring your attention to. This is Sophie.
No one bought any flowers again today. I don't know what to do.
Oh, she sells flowers during the daytime, so we'll wait 2 hours. And basically...
Hi, lady. Would you like to buy some flowers? Please?
Anyway, I like to buy her entire inventory.
Not much,
and once
but
I have
hope you
room
like
for her, I like to adopt her, because she definitely doesn't let life get down. So yeah, we bought all their flowers, her entire inventory. And now she's got 60 gold to get something to eat.
Thanks for talking to me.
Yep. She definitely went out of her way to try to fend for herself compared to some of the others. Some of them just sit around and beg. But
be on the lookout.
I always like to just buy all her flowers while I'm here. Helps her out a bit. Guess it's taking too much realism into just the game. But it's something you can do. And I guess now that we waited till daytime, we can talk to the smith.
I'd travel more, but who wants to deal with all the soldiers these days?
Everyone said, of course I am. What do I look like, a tavern wench? Don't let my words cut you too deep. I've just been working the forge too hard, trying to set this sword right. Jarl wants it to look like an ancient blade. High Queen Fridis ruled over Windhelm in the Second Era. Her sword was legendary. Getting the real sword would be even better than making a copy. But no one wants to risk getting it from its resting place.
Ooh, pick
if
me,
you
pick
find
me.
that sword, traveler, I'd be grateful. Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
We're gonna sell all these, even the orcish arrows, all the arrows that are actually worth something. But the iron arrows, we're gonna hold on to them till they're worth something, and we level up our speech skill. Sell one pair of boots.
Don't.
And now we can level up. And we did health, so now we're going to do magicka. And I guess we'll have to do the enchanting. But we're just going to increase the strength of our enchantments.
Cat, you find Queen Freydis' sword. I'll reward you.
And let's see.
My father says we need to just get on with our lives.
If you're looking to get a drink, Candlehearth Hall's got trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
We'll sell the circlet. And the books. Basically the things we can't really sell to others first. And we'll sell some potions. And I think that's about all we can sell. Keep the straw for later.
Thank you for your custom.
And we'll go in here and accept this quest.
I'll be fine.
Master, you're far too old.
So close. Just a man's life work is all. I finally derived the location of the white phial, but this doting busybody won't let me get it. You would do that? It's good to know there are some people out there who are willing to help an old man. It's buried with its maker, Corral Mill, in the long-forsaken cave to the west of here. Corral Mill was a crafty one, even in death. Luckily for you. Please, don't dally.
And we can talk to him. Sell some more potions.
Why are you still standing around here? Go.
But beyond that, we're not here to pick up every single quest in this city. What we're going to do is go to the stables again. And I'm going to show you where to pick up some more of those creep clusters that we've been basically only getting one here, one there of them at a time. But we really got to kind of go from here and head towards Kynes Grove. Here's one right here. And basically, all throughout here, there's one here, one on this rock, some more, all kinds of alchemical ingredients can be found in nature. You just gotta know where to look. So there's one right here, and because we haven't done the main quest line yet, we don't gotta worry about dragon right now. I guess right now we're just following the road. Plenty of dragon's tongues if you're looking for them. But these creep clusters help out. That most expensive potion that increases your level a lot too. And over here is yeah, that's Khan's Grove. We got our little courier
I've been looking
friend.
for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. Yeah, got this note. Don't know. Creepy fella, black robe, couldn't see his face. Paid me a pretty sum to get that into your hands, though. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Anyway, that's basically the Dark Brotherhood quest getting started. Spoiler alert, you just
Been a murder
don't
over
want to
in
go to
Riften.
bed
Some old lady who runs an
for
orphanage.
the night
Those
until
poor children must be heartbroken.
you're ready to start that quest. That's the only spoiler I'm going to give you.
Nope, sorry.
Because the minute you go to sleep, you won't really have any options. You'll be starting it. And for right now, that's not what we were looking to do. So, we got one more thing we want to take care of. We want to discover the Falk Wreath for our next video. So we're gonna head over here.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back and we'll be off. Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to Run from old Rorik's.
Did you see a dog out there? Oh well. The blacksmith is offering a reward for a dog he saw on the road. I was hoping you'd seen it. I guess I'll stay on the lookout. Keep your nose clean while you're here, outsider.
Anyway, so in here in a minute I'll show you a little trick to deal with the smith. But we're going to talk to the Jarl for the note we got last video. For the Hearthfire DLC, we got a note. He asks you to come here and...
Yes? What is it that you want? Ah, it's you. Yes, well, now we'll see if the stories about you are true. There's a group of bandits in my hold that I may have had a few discreet dealings with. The cut they were giving me was good at first, but now it's time to clean things up. Go and take care of it. Good.
So we're going to get sent to Knife Point Ridge.
No one.
And if we go to Knife Point Ridge, we'll finish that quest and be able to buy a house, but not a house. It'll basically be a land that you can build a house, but that's also where we'll get the garden to start planting. And the last thing we're gonna do is wait till the blacksmith's shop opens. (8 a.m. is when those shops open. And we're gonna talk to him.
Did you see a hound on the road? Fine, strong creature that's been wandering near town. There's one out on the road. I can't afford to chase him down, but I could use a fierce, loyal beast to keep me company. If you are willing to retrieve him for me, I'd give you some fresh meat to attract him out on the road.
And if you persuade him, in this case, he'll pay you some money up front and some later. You'll see why when we actually go out there.
Oh, it's a smart man to demand something up front for his work. Some gold now and some when I have my dog. Here's the meat.
Anyway. So, otherwise you're just gonna get paid
Try
a
not
few
to judge
gold
Valkreath too harshly, visitor. The war
because
has
the
been
dog doesn't exactly... It's not a normal dog, let's just say.
Unless you intend to bury someone, this isn't the place you're... No, Falkreath, I just finished. Could you deliver the ashes to... Thank you.
We're gonna deliver these ashes. Pick some flowers and stuff on our way. It's just right over here, over the hill. This guy's literally asking us to walk just down the hill. That's it. We can pick up some nightshades. All kinds of stuff. And,
Heard they're reforming the Dawn
we're
Guard.
gonna pick up the
Vampire
Shrine of
hunters or
Arcade.
something in the old fort near...
We're gonna wait 1 hour. And
Strangers like you bring war. I've seen enough war.
well, he's not here yet. So we're just gonna keep picking nightshades for that quest. Not a whole lot to be had, I guess. But if you wait a little bit longer, eventually they're having a funeral service.
These graves. The sons and daughters of Falkreath.
Alright, well, we're done waiting for now. So we're gonna go to the Hall of the Dead. See if he's in here. No, not in here. Wow. Normally he's down there for a funeral for a little girl. We're not gonna go into the details on that question. Ah, here he is. Just like
The
I
god
said.
Arche was once... Ghost is responsible for the... Thank you for bringing this to me. I'll teach you some of what I know, but be careful.
We're gonna train conjuration.
But he
And we'll
willingly
talk about
Sad time.
his existence, that we might better...
Our daughter. Our little girl. She hadn't seen her 10th winter.
My friend, don't waste it.
She was... He ripped her apart. Like a saber cat tears a deer. We barely found enough of her to bury. Sinding came through as a laborer. Seemed like a decent man. He's stewing in the pit while we figure out what to do with him. If you've got the stomach to look at him. What could drive a man to do something like this? I just don't understand what kind of man does that.
Ebb and flow of this cosmic tide.
Pick up some more nightshade. Well, we'll deal with him a bit later. We're not looking to start that quest right now, because we're about to wrap up this video. But, we're going to be looking to go to Knife Point Ridge. And, I guess we'll talk to the smith, sell some stuff.
Steele's. Take a look. See me at my forge if you need arms or armor.
And then if we head over here, we can go to Grapevine
I
Ridge.
can't believe we let provincials like you wander Skyrim.
Well met. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
All the fresh meat. We don't really need it. And guess we'll sell potion. We'll sell the mysterious note. And that's it for now.
Steal anything from my shop and you'll regret it. Can I get you something?
Anyway, we're gonna walk out here.
They say Ulfric Stormcloak murdered the High King with his voice.
And we're gonna find the dog. Right here.
You are exactly what I was looking for. Yeah, I think you'll be just what I need. You see, my name is Barbas, and I have a problem I think you can help sort out.
Well, I do have things to do.
I know. Wars to fight, dragons to confront, guild business to conduct. Sheesh. Listen, when you're ready to do something useful, find me outside Hamar Shane in Falkreath.
Anyway, that's that for now. And before we go, we're gonna set our quest to the one we were actually looking to do, which is to kill the leader at Knife Point Ridge to continue setting up the character. And we're gonna go to the system. Going to make a save, and then we're going to delete some saves. That way it keeps the system running efficiently, because if you saw in my last video, everything doesn't run very smoothly whenever I do this on my current situation. It must be the network connection. This video seemed to do pretty okay compared to the other one. I did change a few things up to help it out a bit, and this is another thing we're going to be doing to help it out. So if you liked the video or the video before it, go ahead and like and subscribe, help out the channel. Go ahead and hit the links in the description if you're looking to support the channel. And beyond that, the next video will pick up right where we left off, and from here on out, it'll just be doing the same thing. Just about 2 hours, we'll be going from one video to the next. For the, a lot of people I know actually just sit there and like watching other people play games for some reason. I'm not one of them, but I definitely like playing games myself, so I decided to film basically doing it. I'm not really one person who gets a lot of free time in my life. So for now, I'm just going to try to do it twice a week, but we'll see what happens. It's just basically whatever I can do, but if I'm going to be playing games, I'm definitely going to be filming it for my loyal subscribers. And also be sure to, when you're out there in the world, don't take anything out of this game and do it in real life, because killing and thieving is not good. It will definitely get you nowhere good in this life, unless you like rob a bank, a really big bank, and go to Cayman Islands and don't get caught. I mean, beyond that, you're just not going to end up very good. A lot of people have ended up in jail over little things, and I just figured, since we discussed early in the video, we should bring it to a close that way. And also consider giving to your charity of choice. It'll definitely can't go wrong for you. Just give some, and it definitely always comes around in the world. Anyway, thanks for watching, thanks for liking and subscribing, and I'll see you next time.